You have heard the stories. Someone turning $12 into 100,000. Trump casually saying 6 or 7 during an interview, and a handful of people on prediction markets suddenly becoming very rich.
Over, I believe it's like 7,000 people were shot, but didn't die.
Trevor Noah randomly saying the word potato during an award show.
Potato. If you had me saying potato on Polymarket, you just made a ton of money. So congratulations.
Not because it was in the script, but allegedly because people had bet on it and reached out to him. Prediction markets feel like the internet's most exciting experiment in collective truth-finding, and Polymarket is the biggest of all of them. But there is a side to this platform that nobody is talking about enough, and it is not the arrests, it is not the insider trading. It is something more fundamental, the possibility that even when you are completely right, Polymarket still does not have to pay you. Let's start with how it actually works. Polymarket is a prediction market built on the Polygon blockchain. You deposit USDC, a stablecoin, and bet on real-world outcomes using yes or no questions. If you are right, you collect. Simple enough. But here is what happens when there is a dispute. Polymarket does not resolve its own markets. It outsources every contested outcome to a third-party protocol called UMA, a system where UMA token holders vote on what the correct answer is. A proposer submits an answer. A 2-hour window opens for challenges, and if someone disputes it, the entire decision goes to a community vote that can take 48 to 96 hours to resolve. Here is the problem. Bloomberg investigated who these UMA voters actually are. They found that just 9 anonymous wallets control nearly half of all UMA voting power on Polymarket. 9 wallets, deciding the outcomes of markets worth billions of dollars. Many of those wallets are linked to active Polymarket trading accounts, meaning the people deciding whether you get paid may have money on the same bet you do. Polymarket calls itself decentralized. 9 anonymous wallets say otherwise. The cases that should concern you. Earlier this year, the US military conducted an operation that resulted in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Traders who had bet on whether the US would invade Venezuela expected to collect. Polymarket refused to pay. Their reasoning? The mission did not meet the contract's specific definition of an invasion because there was no stated intent to control Venezuelan land. The same operation that removed a sitting president, not an invasion. Traders accused the platform of narrowing the definition after the outcome became politically inconvenient. Then came the strategy Bitcoin sale. Michael Saylor's company sold 32 Bitcoin between May 26th and May 31st. Over $80 million had been wagered on whether Strategy would sell before May 31st. Strategy's SEC filing landed on June 1st, one day after the deadline. Polymarket resolved it as a no. One trader publicly posted on X that he lost $500,000. The sale happened inside the betting window. The paperwork arrived one day late. The platform kept the money. And in 2025, a market was created asking whether President Zelensky would appear in a suit at a specific event. Voters resolved it as a no. Zelensky appeared, traders lost. The platform pointed to its wording. 43% of all Polymarket disputes in 2026 trace directly to ambiguous wording in the original question. And that ambiguity almost always benefits the platform, not the user. Over 1,150 markets have been disputed on Polymarket in 2026 alone, already more than the entire total for 2025. And the arrests keep coming. A US Army Special Forces soldier placed a $32,000 bet on Polymarket that Maduro would be captured, using classified military intelligence about an operation he was personally part of. He won over $400,000. He was arrested. A Google software engineer used internal confidential data about Google's own year-in search results to place $2.7 million in bets. He walked away with $1.2 million in profit. He was arrested and faces up to 50 years. These are not edge cases. This is what the platform has become. And Vitalik Buterin, one of Polymarket's earliest backers, publicly criticized the direction it was heading, warning that prediction markets, betting on Bitcoin price movements, and trivial outcomes offer no real social value and risk damaging crypto's credibility entirely. So here is the real question. The World Cup is happening right now. Polymarket has an entire section dedicated to World Cup predictions. And football fans who have never touched crypto in their lives are being pulled onto a platform where 9 anonymous wallets decide whether they get paid, using contract language written by the same platform that profits from keeping things ambiguous. Is Polymarket a truth machine? Or is it a system designed to look decentralized while a handful of insiders control the outcomes? If you still want to make predictions on the World Cup, try dexport.io. Use my promo code greyBTC for a free prediction on me, a platform where the rules are clear before you put your money in. Do you think the people crying about their money on Polymarket will ever get it back? Drop your answer in the comments. I am greyBTC, stay sharp, and never bet on a platform before you understand who decides if you win.